Hi guys, Naya here. Welcome to the second episode as Kavitan Protectorate in Beyond Earth. Kavitha's complicated cosmology can be understood in many ways. However, there are two prevailing interpretations regarding her use of the Third Mother. Both explanations agree that the Third Mother references the planet that will be colonized during the seeding. From there, however, theologians disagree on who or what constitutes the first and second mothers. One argument is that Old Earth, aka Gaia or Terra, is the first mother, while the second is the literal mother of every individual. The other theory is that Kavita refers to a supernatural progenitor as the first mother, and that the second mother is humankind itself. But theological discussions aside, we need to grow a civilization here. It is turn 101 and we are at the first level in each affinity, yet this playthrough should go in the direction of harmony and supremacy. So hybrid affinity, I don't know if this is called in any way, but let's have a look at what we have here. We got some 5 cities that are growing, that are building a lot of. We are going the way of prosperity. We have some enemies around us, but they are far and outstretched. Quest decision by land or space. The repair facility should give us 5% production for military units. Virtue. Do I go towards prosperity or simply start labor logistics and producing buildings? Let me think about the plan here, but labor logistics will be the next virtue. We got the synergy bonus here. We have quite a lot of basic resources here, so let's just go for commoditization. It is strictly better than central planning, even though central planning is a good head start if you need the energy very fast, very quick in the game. We wanted to settle some cities over here, perhaps even on the peninsula, and expand down here into these lands. But we are working up here. There is BERT. Everything around Asraya is being improved. Amount of plantations already. That means we are going to look at photo systems as probably our next research. But defense grid is important for, not really for the defense perimeter, but for the panoptic. Finished Vivarium. We could go for a colonist here. I remember we got this. Need to build it in our most productive city, which might probably be Syra quite soon. But now we have to deal with the colony on health. That means building clinics. So Syra did finish a clinic. Right now it's only giving +1 health. And we need the farmer lab. Should I build a tessellation foundry? Well, this will not escape me. Nobody can take it from me, actually. Just build a farmer lab. The Javed finished thorium reactor. It should get its own clinic as well. Now that the city is connected, it can finally grow and should get a vivarium. Finished the road, so that Mandira and Syra are now connected. And we are making 7 from city connections. Let's connect another city. That would be Javed. Yes, we can change our personality traits. We have this 15% science yield. We can upgrade our production for military units. But agreements, we have none yet. I'm not going to improve Enlightened right now. Let's upgrade Doctrine of Oneness. There is defense grid that unlocks Panopticon, which is a very good wonder. It gives actually one side for all military units. Worse if you don't plan to attack and just have your units on alert. Since they see the enemy from a larger distance, they will get alert more often. We do need that, and the wonder will be built somewhere. Could get physics like in 3 turns. We could get computing in 13. Yeah, that might make sense. Let's connect our people with a network. And also we have some copper down here in Syra. Straight convoy went to Golden Bell Temple. I believe we have the protection from aliens. However, this trade route will go to Asraya instead. And we can send the trade route to Golden Bell Temple from some other city. Quest for thorium reactor gets us 1 production or 3 energy. The calculation, I believe, is 1 production equals 2 energy, so the 3 energy is kind of better. Plus, the building is already energy focused, so let's just keep it. I have yet to see a playthrough that I choose the 1 production. I will move the worker up here and build a mine on the hill. That will deforest it, grant some 20 production to the city, change the tile -1 food, but +2 production. Syra finished the farm lab. It could build thorium reactor, but I really want panopticon, and it could be good to do it in Syra for the 5 range for all anti-orbital strike, just in case. Mandira will build the laboratory and improve this coral. Right now I can purchase. Should I go for additional city if we are 20 negative colony health? I think so. That means we will build a farm lab in Asraya and a clinic here. And I will purchase a builder, no, a colonist in the city of Asraya. The colonists are not getting any more expensive, so a colonist, a new city for 390 energy is very good deal. However, the bad thing about building a new city is that it gives additional unhealth. I believe if we have 5 cities, 4 negative health for every new city. There is a huge mountain range and crater range down here, isolating us from this opponent. Quest for clinic gives us 1 health. Of course, the 3 could settle down here, but I really want to use these basic resources and these cinemas. That means I will not settle on the outer side, but rather on the inside. That means over here in this miasma. That might be the best spot. And I think I have enough workers for these cities. Do I have any wonders? Javed is working traders. Ah yes, because the tile quality is really bad, so it's just worth more to do trading. I think I could build some generators up here to make up for that. But that means this city can produce some unit. Let's make it a cutter. Asraya is also connected now because there is a coastal city and that simply joins it. Alright, let's build some generators in Javed. And Mandira will get these bonuses from Golden Bell Temple. These are not really great trade routes, but I'm going to manage them anyway. Syra is growing nicely. And Javed will be a very good city for mass digesters, so will Sabda, because there are a lot of tundra tiles over there. That means the city will produce a lot of energy if we place generators over there. What to do in Mandira? Well, a colonist would be a good thing to build, a cheap thing at that, but instead let's make some combat rovers. It looks like here is a pass. Yes, we can settle down here, and this city will encompass all of these resources, bar this Xenomass. But that can be reached by another city, like say up on this tip, on the tip of this peninsula. Yep, this is a path to this unmet civilization. I wonder if it is the first one or the last one in score. And we can upgrade our personality traits. Let's finish the Doctrine of Oneness. Alright, let's visit this. Yeah, that is General Vadim Kozlov. Quest for Field Data Feud, that's laboratory. You can get one additional science or expedition module. I'm going for science. We are not going to explore heavily. I will settle this city down here. But let me check if there is an agreement for instant city building. It looks like there isn't. We could get free to build workers from Kozlov, as well as civilian observatories. Now that he doesn't know anything about us, he might be able to give it to us. Yeah, let's try the engineering corps as well, just in case we need it. Like the new city that will be built down here will be able to get a worker immediately in one turn. That makes kinda The Gene Vault, useless. Says all new cities start with a free worker unit. If you can build it in one turn, what's the difference? We got 3 perfect, pristine artifacts, and we can get the Warp Spire for yield from domestic trade routes. I think that is a good building, as we are going to trade with our own cities. We might set up trades from all the cities to capital, for example, or all the cities to Saira. Yeah, let's go and get that. Complete research. I think we are 1 science off. Kozlov is the one on at the top score. The quest for Pharma Lab will give us more health. Our next research will now be definitely photosystems. I'm going for the solar collectors for energy. Let's say that is good way to go. We can also get science from that, from our agreement. Thorium reactor, and Mandira can build the warp spire. You can see that this unit healed for 30 and this worker for 20 only. Sapta can start the works on the mass digester right now, especially if there is a river up there. Oh, the city of Vanguard is under siege. That is interesting. Citizen Fielding, she is at war with Kozlov, right. That explains a lot. We get a new virtue. Could go into standardized architecture. Yes. At this stage, I'm just simply building an empire here. We are far away from any competitors. We are not threatened. We have free space to expand. And we are battling our colony on health, which is good news. Here is the Wonder Panopticon. Let's see how much we can see. Syra can build some other new building, or Wonder, or military. Let's build some missile rovers. Explore, except this derelict settlement. That might be reasonable, but I'd like to see what is beyond this bay. See the open ocean there. Let me out, please, let me out. There is a quest. Know one thing. After years on this planet, these small supplies are dwindling. Let us work with our industrial leaders. We will build a quarry. I believe that is a purity quest. Yeah, quarries should be purity driven. Let's build a gunboat when they are cheap and improve one of our traits. We are making 64 diplomatic capital per turn, which is huge, and go the efficient route. Yeah, that's it. I can now see a lot more with this one single combat rover. It has 3 tiles visibility. That means if the tiles are flat, we can see 3 tiles. If we are on the hill, we can see over plains hills and not over forested hills. And when we are in a flat forest, I believe that will not be changed. The hills do influence visibility, and the forests block it, but not improve. Right, Javed finished the cutter and definitely should build the mass digester. I might purchase it, but I don't think that is worth it. And the mass digester is a good thing in Tundra cities because it has these 4 grower specialist slots who create food, which is a net like 0. However, we can get the student aid agreement, and it's not in this civilization, but the African Union has improved specialists, and that is a great news. Let's build a spy agency. I think it is time we started to think of what our enemies are doing, reserving all this energy for Vasanta, for building basic buildings in there. Ah, there it is. The monstrous aliens remains. The Marvel for the Marvel quest. It's not worth anything, it just gives the quest. And if some other civilization, some other faction sees it, gets it first, we get the secondary quest. Like, it's just not telling us that we found it, but someone else, another colony. But the effect is the same. This trade convoy from Syra should go to Mandira and forever. Let's focus on the internal trade routes. There are not many stations around, and the externals might be good, but they will probably very definitely help the other civilizations more than us, which is not what I want. Dasra Mandira, Javad Mandira, Saira Mandira. Yeah, let's keep that. Susan Fielding is the warlike one, who is not in agreement with anyone else. Let's build a network. It will have the most effect in Saira, adding 5 science, which is huge. I love the additional visibility here. That means we are exploring much more efficiently. And my default, yeah, let's say my default improvement will not be farm this time, but the generator. But it will be also in Saira. We will be a generator focused economy. La Santa was founded. We can either purchase a worker for 10 energy because it's the lowest amount that is possible, or we can produce it in 1 turn. But instead I will focus on the trade depot and purchase the worker, purchase recycler. The 2 production is huge, and if we get a trade route, that will also add to it. And I can purchase vivarium for the food and growth of the city. And to grow the tiles, to allow the tile growth, I want the old earth relic as well. Even though the tiles here are pretty cheap, 25 energy to purchase 1 piece of land, that might be very useful in regards to titanium. And this city should not work this production tile, but this food instead. There is a project ruined, that is nice to see. And we can finish the personal to trade efficient to get the most bonus towards military production. In case we need military, like we are attacked, we will be ready and be able to build it very fast. This explorer should go to this crashed satellite. You can see it here. I would get less energy and science than the receiving city here. That is even bigger if we consider sending from our capital, which is probably the most scientific and most energy rich city, to some small city like Castellan that doesn't produce anything of note. I would like to improve this titanium here, but first let's construct a paddock. Kick these aliens out. And there is Duncan Hughes. They all like the orbital coverage. Trader from Sabda should not go to Saira but Mandira instead. And we can shoot the aliens. They healed a bit, a tiny little fraction that will keep them alive in the miasma. And again, we have enough energy to purchase a settler, a colonist. I need to think about where this city should go. Do I want to build it here on the tip? I definitely want. I want also one in the middle here, probably down here, so that it reaches a bit more of these base resources and doesn't prevent founding of cities on the southern edge here. Yeah, let's purchase a colonist in La Santa. It doesn't take up any population, it just prevents the growth when you are hard building it, and it also uses the food as production. That is why not just the productive cities can produce colonists fast, but also those that are growing themselves. One more submarine, say. And this gunboat will go down here and guard this bay. I will purchase this one little tile for 25 energy, which is almost nothing, and also protect this worker from aliens. Okay, this colonist will be the one that goes down here to the tip. Okay, we finished the spy agency and got a quest for establishing network. Let's select a project that will be operation. Reconnaissance. Dodge will go to, where was it? Deep Castle. And I think one of them might go to Central. Let's see what she is up to. Alright, that was a dead end. Let's explore a different direction. And Duncan Hughes made peace with both of them, like that was a three-side war. Why? There were no changes, just units milling around and killing each other. Don't ask me what is the reasoning for that. Let's build a farm lab up here. And Saira at work and suddenly is producing 21 science. That is a lot more. And the city should produce a colonist. We are going south. Okay, these aliens are gone. So that means this worker can go up here. And Vasanta can work these food productive tiles. A Ripper attacked my cutter. Yeah, I want the city on the tip, not on Xenom. It was not a good idea from the Ripper. There's another war. Yeah, the AI is stuck in a circle of wars. And I'm supporting them. I'm letting them build their military faster. Each and every one of them wanted this agreement, so I will let them build it all up. I'll settle it down here. The gunboat should just stay down here and not let any aliens to our bay, actually. I am making a lot of diplomatic capital and do not need the personality traits here. I should rather think of new potential agreements in even those more expensive ones. Best scientific grant program, public work. These bonuses from strategic resources are really nice. I might go for smart grid to get additional energy. Let's try for public works first. Okay, we do not have any deals yet. Smart grid? No. What about production for naval units? Okay, what's next? Do I have any strategic resources? Is no titanium yet? Not really. We just settled in place, in space. Try first public transportation. That increased. We have 5 already. That is just fine. Yep, and that means our personality trait of enlightened is pretty much working at its maximum potential. We get 10% less culture needed for next virtue, while every city outside our capital will increase those virtue costs by 10%. There are some ancient alien remains that we need an explorer to go, and there should also build a mass digester just in case. Straya, as I can see, is working these generator tiles. It's not working these improved tiles. Yes, because they give more food and that makes them not that attractive in case we are at negative colony health, because growth is the first statistic that is being hurt. Kozlov doesn't like us. Our agents have arrived. Let's establish networks and build our first titanium mine. And we can also purchase this tile. It is much better tile than this grassland hill because it's desert improved by vivarium, giving food and giving additional energy because it's a desert. There are photosystems. We got access to solar collectors and 1 food from plantation improvements. That means we are going to build it up. We could also build Akrokamui, the wonder, in an aquatic city we don't have yet, and unhealth from population in that city is reduced by 50%. That is not a big trade, not a very impactful part of that, but might be good if we have a large city. And we also got to harmony level 3. That means this submarine will produce in a longer time. Let's upgrade our units, most notably the combat rover into armor cruiser against sea units, submarine on ocean terrain. Next research, we finished the photosystems, and next I think we should go to terraforming, not for the terrascape, perhaps for the floatstone quarry. That is nice, but I really want the climate control this game for additional basic resources and of course the food. Vasanta, finish the trade depot. We will purchase a trade convoy here and let's build a clinic. Subda will build a network as well. The science and the diplomatic capital from those buildings are really, really nice. You know what? I think this colonist will settle the sea. Ah, that is the problem. Here is an alien nest. Our next virtue could go into industry so that we get the 10% energy in every city boost. I think the scalable infrastructure is a good way to go here. Yeah, let's send the colonists to the sea. That is some nice city of Tiangong here, with a lot of farms and the stellar codex out here. Let's help Harsha from this city, help it grow, as there is a malus towards the outpost growth from unhealth. That is pretty significant. The quest for network will give us one culture of free maintenance. I want free maintenance this game. And Mandira, on also all these tiles that are available, will build agriculture down here. The generator is for other places. These grasslands are far too good to be used for energy creation. Let's just produce food instead. And this worker could make a road here. Let's say we plan and make roads to these mountain passes. Defend them better. And the aliens are angry on this integer marine that will probably destroy this alien nest and itself in the process. Colonists will move over to this coast, as the cities can only be founded on a coast, and we'll found an outpost here. That is not possible. Let's just found it up here instead. The thing is, aquatic cities can be founded 3 tiles away, but can be moved and stay within 2 tiles, I believe. Okay, our agents, Deep Castle. Why do I not see anything? The report. I want to see the report here. Well, I can see Ark is researching ballistics. Let's siphon energy from them. I can't see what is going on in Deep Castle, but let's finish the mission here. Syra has a decent amount of mines. I think I will focus it on agricultural development to get it to population 7, and then I can start building the wonder here. Yes, I can found an outpost here. Since I do not really need it, I will cancel the engineering corps here. Kozlo doesn't like me anyway. Could purchase something in Mandira that is solar collector, that gives 1 energy on tiles that we own and tiles that are worked. Of course, the roads outside my territory do not count, do not need maintenance. Let's launch the solar collector. I would like to influence it a city, and that city should be Javed. Let's just place it over here. It will repay its cost in time eventually, but I'm not concerned about that. I really want and like to get the science from the agreement finally. Really needs to build more health buildings. That means a farm lab. If Australia has to build any units, it should build a repair facility, but a recycler first. This Tide Hunter will stay at home and hunt any enemies if we are attacked. Just in case, just in case. This missile rover is now awake because a scarab has gotten into the site. Let us set up it and fortify. We got an extra covered agent from the quest. We could siphon energy from the castle. It doesn't hurt us. And Mandira will focus on creating solar collectors. Syra has grown and should build. Yeah, let's build the tessellation foundry here. I believe it is not producing enough food right now. Oh, no, it reconfigured itself and will be growing in 30 turns. That is a lot of time, but 7 population city is enough. Harsha has been founded on turn 150. This will be a mostly defensive city that is working the resources down here. Let's make a trade depot and purchase. Let's try to purchase with diplomatic capital. Everything is more expensive this way than with energy, but if you are using energy for other things, then diplomatic capital is your friend. Purchase a vivarium this way and the recycler with energy. And we can also get an old earth relic. We finished these titanium mines, which are giving us 7 titanium. That is very nice. Should think about petroleum now. There is a large patch down here, but I want this one first. Let's just purchase it next turn for 30 energy. It's almost nothing. And since Harsha was founded, the trade route from Basanta is vacated. We can improve Pran. Let's do that as well. Man versus machine quest for mass digesters. We can get 1 production or 1 food from it. Let's make food. We finished the farm lab. Let's focus on science. Laboratory. Javet should build the farmer lab. There's nothing useful to build. Let's build solar collectors. Laboratory in Asraya as well. And purchase this tile. Reset. And the city reset its worker down up here to the gold. Well, they really like the gold. No, you want to grow. Okay, this unit was defending itself and destroyed a ripper. This worker will go north to Javet. Here we got terraforming and nothing useful from it, except for this supremacy level. But we could go for climate control next. Yep, let's adjust this planet to our needs. Even though we are going somewhat harmony, we are improving the planet's potential. And we cannot build a solar collector because there is one unlaunched. I need to launch it first and can produce a solar collector next. Let's build a network as well. This cutter got veterancy. It was attacked and destroyed a lot of aliens. Let's get discipline. Daoming Sokwa had finished Faraday gyres. Remember, she gets her first wonder in every city for free. That is a huge bonus towards wonder building and wonder mongering. Asraya will build a network as well. We'll connect our civilization with networks. Desert tile. Yeah, this desert tile will get... Should I go for terrascape? Yeah, let's try and build 1 terrascape here. A desert is quite the unuseful tile, together with snow and tundra as well. I see PAC is hunting aliens here. Which tiles are worked? Yeah, those around Sabda. This will influence the most tiles here. You would say that the city in Tundra will not be very productive, but it is. It produces 16 science and 25 energy. That is definitely worth the negative health that is produced by the city. More solar collectors. This one will go up here and cover all of our territory. Pran is about to be established. And Javet finished the farm lab. It could also produce these science buildings, and Pran has been founded. We will purchase some buildings, but make a trade depot in here. And everything I think I will be able to purchase with energy. Let's go. Recycler. Yeah, right. There is no vivarium because it is a sea-based city. And Alder's relic. And also get a worker. No, not really. I want the weather controllers to work in this city. Let's build a bioclinic. Could probably have purchased a trade convoy and I would get more effect from that than from the clinic. All right, we got these 2 petroleum. It's not much, but it's honest work. This petroleum will be probably next to be improved. Definitely want more of it. Yeah, let's go there and occupy the tile with the cruiser. Our worker will be safe while working. Trade convoy will go to Mandira. More solar collectors here. One will go down to Saira and improve these mines. This is also one way to improve your science. I get 13 from other sources. That is mostly from the agreement with Kozlov. I do believe I still have that one active. And with that, I think I will leave this playthrough for now. We played some 60 turns, grown our empire. There's no major threat to us. We are still leading in a score, and we founded additional 3 cities in the direction I wanted to go. We should probably go and colonize this place as well as our seedlings are working very well in this new planet. We are focusing on energy from generators. These are absolutely great yields. We are going to control the weather next. I know I've already played with weather controllers, but this will be a bit different. I will not build any improvements in Pran until I get the basic resources in every single tile around it. Thank you all for watching. See you next time in the next episode. Bye.